Hey everyone, so here we have the QSP Bison. Very beautiful knife. This is in D2. Beautiful polish on the blade. Very nice jimping here. Very nice smooth finish. We got D2 on the blade right here. We'll take a look at some of the specs here. So we got 4.5 inches on the blade, D2 steel, jimping, micarta handle, lanyard hole, 4.875 inches on the handle. Very generous handle and very generous blade. The knife is very well balanced. The blade has a nice feel in your hand. Here's some of the specifications of the sheath. Looks like it's 2 inches on the belt lock. Comes with a belt loop as well. We got a thumb ramp. 6.1 inches overall on the sheath, plus 2.95 inches for the belt loop. It's a Kydex sheath. And again, it's a QSP Bison. So this came with a couple stickers, very nice sheath, very nice belt loop. We'll go over the sheath, we'll go over the knife. We'll start with the knife here. Get really up close on the knife. QSP has actually been voted best in Blade Show by many people that visit Blade Show. They really get drawn to the QSP booth. And I think this knife is really comfortable in the hand. We've got kind of a nice belly here. We've got a small bird's beak here. Gets a little fatter on the end. Removable scales. Nice sharpening choil. You definitely can sharpen this blade many times. We got a clip point blade. The grind is done very well. It's going to be hard to pick up on the camera here, but out of the box, very sharp, very highly polished blade. I believe this is a flat grind on the blade with a clip point. As you can see, very pointy. Very nice thick blade stock. This is definitely a knife that you would be able to baton with, take it on camping trips and just chop around with without any worries of wrecking the knife. So in my hand, definitely easily able to put 4 fingers on here and have plenty left over. Fits nicely in the palm of your hand also with this little swell down here. There's no other jimping on the blade. The only jimping is right at the top, and that's fine. I think that's great. It feels really good. The jimping is kind of aggressive, but not too sharp. It feels really good on your thumb. And I would say my thumb can fit on it perfectly. I don't wish for any more jimping or any less. I think it's just perfect. It fits right on your thumb, just like that. The handle is done really nice and smooth. And I'll just compare this really quick. Spoiler alert, this is going to be another knife we're going to do, but this is a QSP Canary. This handle is not as smooth. It's very, very rough to the hand compared to this one. But that's the QSP Canary. We'll be doing that one as well coming up here. But overall, this knife is really, really nicely done. Very nice polish on the blade. I'm going to wipe the blade off and get a few fingerprints off it. We'll just take a closer look at the blade. Okay. The polish on the blade is really, really nice. I think they do make this in other colors as well, different colored handles. But this is a really, really nice blade, very nice handle. And again, it's just really smooth, and I like the green color of the blade. It's really, really nice. Full tang all the way through the blade. The scales on both sides of the blade are, you know, exact. They're not mismatched. You know, you see some cheaper knives with a thicker scale on one side, and these are right on. Very, very balanced, very comfortable. I don't know where the balance point of the knife is, but it's very balanced. You got a nice guard here. You're definitely not going to slip off this blade. Again, it fits very nice in the hands. You can get a good purchase on it. So overall, I give this blade and the handle and just the fit and finish of this knife, I give it a 10. Yeah, I'm sure it's very, very sharp. Oh yeah, it's a very, very sharp knife. So let's take a look at the sheath. I think the sheath is done very, very well. I was very impressed with the sheath. It will stick off the body very minimally with this belt clip here. We can get a nice big belt in here. You can take these two things out and get a very large belt in, or you can move these things to accommodate for a smaller belt. The Kydex itself is very, very stout. It hardly moves at all when I squeeze it and pinch it. You got another way to carry this here, so you could basically eliminate this and just carry it on the belt, or you could eliminate the belt clip and just carry it this way. This material is fairly stiff. I think it would do a very nice job of hanging off your belt if that's how you choose to carry it. I'm sure you could set this up or a different clip up, scout style, if you wanted to carry this scout style on your back or in the front. You got a drain hole here in the sheath, which is done really nice. They definitely left enough room for even sand and debris to get out of the sheath. Taco style sheath, fold over taco style, which is very nice compared to pancake style sheaths. We could take a little look at the belt thing here. So you got a couple mounting holes here if you wanted to. I'm sure you could move this around and do whatever you wanted with it. But very nice. Locks nice and tight. The knife in the sheath has a very nice retention. It snaps in and it's not going anywhere. Let's take a look at it this way. So, and it's not too far in the sheath, which I really like. So you hear that retention? It's stuck in there. It's not coming out. You could shake this around. It doesn't rattle, doesn't move. You could wear it upside down for a quick draw on your chest if you wanted to. Overall, you get a very nice purchase on the handle. I can get all four of my fingers on the handle and my thumb on the thumb ramp, and it's easily deployed. I think this does kind of get in the way of my fingers kind of getting all the way down to where they would want to be. But I'm sure this is easy to heat up and probably just bend it out just a little bit like that. So that's not a big deal. And I like that you can get your finger right up near where it needs to be. I don't like knives that you have to pull out in the middle and then creep your hand up after you pull it out. So this one, we're just going to give it a good pull out, and you can see right where my hand is on the knife, it's right where it should be, you know. So it's ready to use upon deployment, which I think is very nice. So here again, we got some nice retention. Let's listen to this. Very nice, and very nice to pull out. Very, very nice. Overall, I give this knife a 10 out of 10. I don't see anything that I don't like about this. I like that they give you 2 options to carry it. I think that's very nice of them. You can pick which one you like and just wear it. And then you could put the other option back in the box and keep it for carrying it a different way at a different time. Maybe you go camping and you want it with the sheath, with the belt loop here, and maybe if you're carrying it every day or something, you would want to use the belt. This thing here, so the Tech Lock thing. So comes with a cool couple stickers here. Have a nice day, qpcknife.com, better knife, better life. A little penguin. And then you got the wolf with a knife in his mouth. I think that's awesome. QSPknife.com, better knife, better life. And you know what? They do make a great knife. They used to make another version of this that was a little smaller in the handle. They had some people saying, I wish the handle was longer. QSP listened and started making this with a longer handle, and man, this knife is very popular. People like this knife. They carry it a lot because it's comfortable and it just works. It's just a great knife. You got D2 steel, which is known to be very reliable, very trustworthy, very strong. It'll hold a nice edge. And they've got a really nice polish on this blade. You know, that's one thing everybody says about this blade is the polish is very, very nice. And you have a very, very nice point. You know, we could look at the grind here. So I think the grinds are done just perfect. They match on both sides. But overall, just a fantastic knife. Just fantastic for the money. I would highly recommend this. I wouldn't have any concerns about recommending this knife to anyone. I consider knives in the 8-inch category to definitely be an everyday type of carry knife. They're not too big. This one's a little longer than the 8 inches, I believe. Overall, just, you know, the blade. But it's a very nice size to carry. It is a little chunky as far as the blade goes. You know, this is a heavier knife, and this is definitely a knife you could trust your life on. You're not going to break this blade unless you're trying to. This blade will do what you want it to do and get you through most situations. So I really love the green and I really love the silver. I think it just goes really nice together. So this for me is about the perfect size knife to trust your life with, to carry, to go hiking, camping, just everything. I think this knife is just a good all-around general purpose knife. If this was your only knife, you would have a great knife. There's nothing else really in the box other than some bubble wrap. There was something on the blade when it came. But overall, the sheath, the knife, packaging, quality, everything's a 10. And I highly recommend this knife. Again, we will be reviewing the QSP Canary here in another video. That's also a beautiful knife with a different finish on it. And if you like this channel, if you found my content worthy and helpful, please feel free to subscribe, like the video, feel free to comment, give me your thoughts on QSP as a company and as a knife manufacturer. Love to hear what your thoughts are. Love to hear what your favorite colors are and favorite blades and blade shapes and grinds, and you know, all the information you'd like to put in the comments. I'm interested to read. I will reply to all the comments that I can. And I would really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel. The channel is just taking off, just getting off the ground. We do have a large selection of knives to review. We have some really high-end stuff that we're going to be reviewing here soon as well. Some very common knives like cold steel. We have some joker knives. We have a lot of knives coming up. So if you like fixed blade knives, that's mainly what's going to be on this channel. Everyday carry type of knives and bigger fixed blades. We do have some bigger stuff that you would use camping and hiking and things like that. So stay tuned. I don't want to throw in any teasers or any spoilers here, but we got some really high-end knives coming up, and you're going to be real excited. So some of these knives they don't make anymore. We were just able to find them doing some searches, but we've got some really exclusive discontinued knives we'd like to review because we just think they're awesome. So again, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Thank you.